Alright guys, let's continue with Article 19. Now we'll see freedom of movement and freedom of residence. Article 19 Clause 1 Subclause D provides for freedom of movement. This article gives right to every citizen to move freely throughout the territory of the country. A citizen can move freely either within a state or from one state to another state. This right highlights the idea that India is one unit and division of territory into states is just for administrative convenience. It tries to promote national feeling and not that of parochialism. Parochialism means having a narrow outlook. For example, if a person puts his state or region before the entire nation, then this is a parochial outlook. The freedom of movement has two dimensions: the internal dimension, that is the right to move inside the country, and the external dimension, right to move out of the country and right to come back to the country. Article 19 protects only the internal dimension. The external dimension is dealt by Article 21, right to life and personal liberty. Now, on what grounds freedom of movement can be restricted? 1. In the interest of the general public, and 2nd, for the protection of interests of any scheduled tribes. Tribal people have their own distinctive culture, language, customs, and manners. So in order to protect their culture and safeguard their land from exploitation, entry of outsiders is restricted in such areas. Further, some restrictions have been placed on the movement of prostitutes and persons affected by AIDS. According to the Supreme Court, the freedom of movement of prostitutes can be restricted on the ground of public health and in the interest of public morals. The Bombay High Court validated the restrictions on the movement of persons affected by AIDS. Now let's move on to the freedom of residence. According to Article 19(1)(e), every citizen has the right to reside and settle in any part of the territory of the country. This includes both temporary residence and permanent relocation. The intention is to remove internal barriers within the country. And once again, this right tries to promote nationalism and avoids narrow-mindedness. The grounds of restrictions are same as freedom of movement, that is, the interest of general public and the interest of any scheduled tribes. The right to residence and the right to movement are overlapping to some extent. Both are complementary to each other.